Hey guys, what do you know? Space Invaders 2 finally got its first actual update that isn't just fixing something. And we got the workshop. Yep, see? We have the workshop. It's finally here. So we could share our blueprints and stuff. It's pretty exciting. And if you were expecting anything else from this update, sorry. Anyway, see you guys in the next one. Bye. Nah, I'm just playing. Anyway, they did do more than just add the workshop. There's a whole list of things, and I'll get to reading that in a moment. But they did do some stuff. Let's see, we got world options, which is interesting. I think it's just where someone has been. Although, what the hell is going on here? Magical planet, don't touch. You've been warned. Oh, okay. That looks sick. Praise Cling. Hold on. Yeah, for some reason my game is having issues loading today since it's update. It's kind of strange considering. Oh, there's a dislike shown? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, upvotes and downvotes. Oh my god. And then that's number of subscribers. Yeah, that's actually kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, but yeah, they've got workshop. You can actually kind of go through by subscribers. You can see some by subscribers. A lot of modules in here, but there is some actual ships as well. Don't be surprised if you don't see a lot of modules. You can go over here and, you know, adjust what you see, creative, which is, well, interesting, considering. You know, spacecraft, stations, space module, mining, exploration, and I believe in some of the leaks of the game there was other things like submarines and a couple other settings. I can't remember them. I don't know where to find the leaks anymore. Some of those got taken down, so I'm not sure where to find them. But you can also sort by recent. You see some recent. We got grid. That one's pretty cool. DSI Talon. I like that concept idea. Before we get into listing some of the changes and stuff that happened with this update, I do want to invite you guys that since this is kind of the only actual content, quote-unquote, they added to the game, I'd like to challenge you guys to, one, join my Discord, and secondly, build me, or not build me, but build some ships. I want to try showcasing stuff. I know this sounds weird the way I'm saying it. I've never said this sentence before in my life, so it's kind of strange to me. Armor palette? What? Some long hours of block designs. Oh. What the? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, no. I challenge you guys to, you know, build some ships, and I wanna make a showcase video showcasing some of y'all's designs and stuff. If that's cool with you guys, of course. But yeah, join my Discord, and I'll have a little area set up for you guys to post your blueprints. And in like a week, I'll go through and I'll show some of your ships. I'll send you a private message on Discord if I'm gonna be showing you your ships. That way you can text me any information I need to know about the ship, so I can include it when I showcase it. Oh wow, that's actually kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why that's cool to me compared to some of the other things, but that's cool to me. Anyway, let's get into the laundry list of, you know, stuff they've kind of added to the game here. Yeah, as you can see, there's a pretty big list here of stuff. But let's start at the top here. So we got a little image here that says, you know, in-game workshop, Steam workshop integration, mouse sensitivity, new pasting mode, performance boost and rendering optimization, and inverted mouse axes. So if any of that appeals to you, mostly the mouse stuff, there you go. But let's actually start reading what is here. There's a lot to go through. I'll try and break it into chunks for you guys. So we have Steam Workshop support for blueprints and worlds. This is under the features tab. Sorry, I should have included that. Added in-game workshop browser, added mouse sensitivity controls, added inverted mouse axis option, new grid pasting mode with improved pivot? Oh, pivot. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm sorry, guys. I woke up like 20 minutes ago. My bad. Controls. Added advanced world settings for all saves, backup lists, world setting editing. Performance improvements while pasting and placing blocks and grids. Added ability to make blueprints from spectator mode. Interesting. I like that one. Jetpack will auto-activate when boots are no longer in contact with a surface in 0G conditions. That's nice, I guess, if that's working the way I'm reading it, and now we don't have to hold the key to boost anymore. added pause function. The game simulation does not continue when the escape menu is open. Oh! So it was continuing to simulate stuff when you'd pause the game. That makes sense why I was like, man, why am I losing FPS right now, even though, like, I'm not doing anything. My game's paused, because it was still simulating stuff. Okay, cool. That's a nice improvement. Improve the precision of highlight interactions with the block and improve detection of interactive elements. Nice. Added texture color changes to the paint tool. Oh, nice. Okay. Auto lock state added to the terminal. Auto lock enabled, auto lock disabled, auto lock cooldown. Okay. Out of date GPU detection was made more user friendly. That's awesome to see. Now we're going to get into release notes. So we have some known issues. Will be hotfixed ASAP, they say. Let's see how long that takes. Some of these bugs are not as easy as you think to squish, so, you know, this may take them a little longer than ASAP. It might be a couple weeks, so bear with them, okay? They're trying their best here. Better wait, what? Oh, better communicate response time when placing complex blueprints in-game. English is hard. Corrupted files in UGC content cache can cause a game crash. Oh, I think, Uncle Andy was having an issue with that. If you guys watch Uncle Andy, or if not, check him out. He was having some issues with blueprints and crashing, so that may have been what was just fixed there. Players are not able to republish a local item after deleting the published version. Huh. Space introduced to Workshop. In-game blueprint interface. Additional features and improvements will be introduced based on player feedback. Okay, at least they're listening to us. Published items are public by default. Okay. I mean, you can just go to Steam and find your item on the Workshop and just private it if that's what you want to do, or share it to a friend. That's if that bothers you. I mean, if you're uploading it, it's most likely for public use anyway, right? Let's see. Where did I leave off? Yes, displaying Steam Workshop collections in-game is planned. Nice! Blueprint screen refresh can now be slow in some cases. It should be fixed in the next update. Okay. That's good to know, because I was already noticing that it took a while. Your owned private items are not currently visible in the in-game Workshop browser. Okay, that's just a bug, right? We are addressing edge cases where republishing, renaming, tag display in the Steam interface and sorting may not work as intended. Offline mode improvements. We are working on better handling this when Steam is offline. Sorry, I'm reading these for the first time as I'm reading them out loud, so sometimes I'm slowing down here. Keyboard and mouse controls are not customizable yet, but they will be. Okay, cool. W. Maybe I can change around the WASD to my arrow keys again like an SE1. Like, I liked it, but at the same time, I kept messing up, and I was rotating more times than I needed to. I thought I'd get used to it, but after 200 hours, I was still not getting used to it. I mean, I guess it's just a skill issue, but I don't know, still. As long as I can change them around to how I like them, I don't see there being a problem. Where did I leave off? Oh, yeah. Toolbar block groups and sizes. Block selection via R key are a temporary mechanism and will be redesigned in near future. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, in a near update. Where did I see future? We have additionally... Oh my god, I can't speak today, guys. Hold on. Let me get, like, a drink of water. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I got me some water. I'd like to apologize if you hear anybody in the background. I unfortunately have a neighbor that if he hears me recording, he tries to be as loud as possible. No, I'm not bullshitting. That's literally what he does. And it takes a lot of extra effort to edit him out. So I'm sorry if you hear him. He's annoying. He does it intentionally. But, as I was saying, we have additional symmetry mode fixes planned for Vertical Slice 1.2. Awesome. Thank God. Maybe that'll include, like, symmetry painting, because why can't I do that? We're aware of incompatibility at launch of Space Invaders 2 on Intel Arc A series and Core Ultra Series 1 built-in Arc GPUs. That was so hard to read. I have no idea what an Arc series is or an Arc GPU. We are working with Intel to enable the game experience. And will provide relevant updates as development progresses. Some blocks are decorative only for now. For example, the assembler is present but cannot produce components. Okay, I don't know why that was necessary. You already advertised that when you sold us the game. Alright. Performance optimization is ongoing. For alpha release, we're targeting 16x redshift grids at 60 FPS on recommended hardware. I don't fit in that recommended. It recommends you 20. It was like a 2080. I got a 2070. Anyway, okay. Autosaves may cause brief lags during gameplay. That's been going on the whole time, but that's okay. I mean, it's not like it's multiplayer or anything. It's not that big of a deal. It doesn't really ruin anything for us. Performance optimizations on ship collisions and destruction are ongoing, so it won't be lag-free at this moment. We will be continually improving it in the following updates. PCU values per block may appear higher compared to SE1. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Spotlight. Jesus Christ, it's all the lights do, but the Spotlight does too. Take up a lot of PCU. Like, I put like 4 spotlights on my my ship for the side, and I changed their lighting so it would look like there was an ominous glow happening, and I was like, man, why do I have so much PCU used up now? What the hell? Yeah, it's like 160, 120 per, I think. Unless I'm thinking of the Gatling gun. I don't know. But that's crazy. I hope they fix that. Well, let's actually read that, huh? Instead of just saying all that. Reflecting SE2's increased detail and more precise performance measurements, while the current total PCU limit is set at 400,000 in Vertical Slice 1, we plan to raise this threshold in the future update as we implement scheduled optimization improvements. Now, I like that and all that you're going to raise it, but you could also do with lowering the PCU on some things. Like, why does the tiny interior light take that much PCU? You know what I'm saying? Like, some things could be done a little. I mean, I'm not saying remove 100 out of the 120, but maybe drop it down by 5, 10, 15, maybe, where you can. You know what I mean? Nah. Anyway, the current GUI, graphical user interface, and HUD heads-up display are works in progress. Our team is prioritizing core functionality first. Once we've confirmed all features are working as intended, we'll enhance the visual design and overall aesthetics. The inventory system will be implemented in a future update. Oh, nice. That's good to know. I would imagine it would have to be implemented if survival's on the horizon. Fracture modules will receive additional visual updates in future versions. Okay. Immersive kinetics, IK, is not yet implemented. Wait. Schematics? Do I not know what that word is? I may not know what that word is. I don't even think I read that word right. Damn. Shame on me. I don't know every word in the English dictionary. Animations for uphill/downhill movement, jumping, and tools will be refined in a future update. Awesome. Undo/redo functionality for the paint tool is not implemented yet. Well, thank God that it's coming, because it's kind of annoying. But inherently, we already have it, so it will be available in the near update. Awesome. Changing block colors currently require switching to the paint tool, but this will be streamlined. Wait, so you're just going to remove the paint tool? In addition, the paint tool's limited palette is temporary. Future updates will include RGB/HSV color settings and custom palettes. Yeah, I noticed that. The whole RGB thing going on. If you go into debug mode and you go to colors, there's some wild things you could do. Mostly if you're engineer, if you change its color, that's the most prevalent of seeing it. But you can do some wild stuff like painting blocks and stuff if you go in the debug menu. I'm not going to tell you how to do that, guys. Look up a tutorial. Where was I? Oh yeah, jetpack mechanics are being polished, including adjustments to boot, acceleration, sound effects, and camera shake is coming to Vertical Slice 1.2. Awesome. We continue to experiment with the off-center third-person camera for characters and ship. Me personally, I don't feel like that's necessary, but it's just my opinion. I don't mind the way it is now. It feels normal. I enjoy it, but maybe they'll make it optionary where we don't have to have it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a small percentage here that has a problem with that. Well, it's not necessarily a problem. It's just not the way I want to play. You know what I mean? Anyway, ship controls are functional, but will be further refined with target-based gyroscope controls. Oh, that's nice. Character shadow in first-person mode is disabled temporarily and will be re-enabled in a future animation updates. Huh. I didn't notice the shadow wasn't there in first person. I mean, it doesn't bother me. I don't really care that much to pay attention to my shadow. I'm looking at all the other pretty blocks in the game. Work on enhanced sound effects is ongoing, including jetpack audio, debug gun, ship sounds, and destructions. I like the way the thrusters sound in this game, and I hope they keep that up because I think it sounds awesome. The alpha releases in English language. More localization will follow. Awesome, cool, love that. Get the game out to more languages. Love that. Sometimes character peeks through cockpit. This will be fixed in the following update. You just play peekaboo. You just hello there. I'm gonna have to see that in game. That sounds funny. Tutorials will be added closer to the end of development. Oh, so like 4 or 5 years from now. Got it. Fixes and improvements. We got stability. Fixed a crash when landing gear on auto lock tried to lock onto a grid. That was the thing. I did not know that was the thing. I hadn't experienced that issue. Fixed a crash when closing the game while loading just before entering a scenario. Why would you do that? Alright. Fixed a crash when pressing keys simultaneously. I never had that issue. What keys were you pressing? Like Alt F4? Is that the crash you were having? No. Fixed a crash when shooting at blocks. I've not played around with destruction in this game enough with the debug gun, so I've not encountered that myself. Fixed a crash caused by running out of memory. I have had that issue. That was annoying. Any save that I open the debug mode on, I always have a run out of memory issue after like 25-30 minutes of having the game running. So, I mean, I guess that's nice if it fixed that. I understand opening the debug menu is my own fault. If anything happens to the game during that is my fault. That's not their fault, it's mine. But hopefully that helps with that so I can, do more content-related things with the stuff that's in the debug menu. Performance. Fixed a performance issue when aiming with a block on a grid. Okay. Fixed a performance issue when placing multiple light blocks. Thank you. Thank you so much. When I was doing that leaked content for SE2, I tried to place lights above the stuff to, just kind of illuminate things. After like 7 lights in one area, my performance went from 60 to 45. I was like, good God. Hopefully that's like much improved and not just slightly improved. Fixed a performance issue when adding a blueprint to the toolbar. I've not yet done that, funny enough. I should probably try that out. Fixed a performance issue with the in-game menu opening before loading finished, causing a freeze on exit. Fixed a performance issue when changing paint tool colors. Yes, I've noticed if you spam the colors back and forth, you drop FPS like crazy. I think I got down to like 5 FPS one time. Fixed an issue where pressing F2 made the game unresponsive. Why? I don't know. Functional! Fixed an issue where replace grid discarded changes without asking. Fixed an issue where replacing a blueprint caused a new blueprint instead of overwriting the existing one. Okay. Fixed an issue where a deleted blueprint still appeared in the blueprint screen. I wonder if that also caused like some performance issue and crashing with it being there but not being there if you try to interact with it. Fixed an issue where adding a deleted blueprint to the toolbar caused a notification spam. Oh God, okay. Fixed an issue where a corrupted blueprint wasn't distinguished in the blueprint screen. I think I said distinguished, right? Fixed an issue where screenshots didn't display correctly in the blueprint screen. I have seen that issue, and I've mentioned Uncle Andy before. He actually said something about that on his end a few weeks back. So I'm glad to know that was just an issue and not a weird, like choice in development, right? Fixed an issue where old screenshot prevented a new blueprint from being pasted. Fixed an issue where changing blueprint thumbnail and discarding changes still saved it. Okay. Kind of counterintuitive, that bug, huh? Fixed an issue where changing a blueprint's... Oh, sorry, I misread that. Fixed an issue where exiting a blueprint detail screen would freeze the game. Sorry, I'm getting some of these lines confused. There's so many. Fixed an issue where the blueprint preview briefly faced the camera before placement. Fixed an issue where... What? Oh, reactor's power button opened terminal. Okay. That was an actual issue. I thought that was just kind of... Anyway. Fixed an issue where the front terminal of the 7.5 meter cargo container couldn't be interacted with. Oh, okay. I was wondering about that, but I was like, you know, maybe like it's just I'm like not lining up correctly with it. It was a weird hitbox thing. No, it just wasn't working. Fixed an issue where block placer tried to build a plane instead of a line. Okay, it's consentient. Fixed an issue where copies split large grid pieces couldn't be placed. Oh. Support fix. Oh, what does that mean? Fixed an issue where copying 0.5 meter and 0.25 meter grids was inaccurate at certain spots. Oh. Fixed an issue where interaction highlight didn't work under certain angles. That's what I thought was going on with the cargo container. Okay, so those were both their own individual bugs. Fixed an issue where using cancel during bulk placement / deletion triggered an additional action. Okay. Fixed an issue where block preview didn't rotate 90 degrees while in grid align placement mode in voxel. Okay. Fixed an issue where symmetry mode didn't mirror a ship's arm. Oh my god. Yeah. Fixed an issue where symmetry mode placed extra blocks. That one too. Symmetry has been making me angry in this game. Fixed an issue where control C transported the character to a different location when exiting. Oh, we just have early jump drives. That's awesome. Fixed an issue where the character started drifting after landing upside down in gravity. Deja vu. Deja vu. I've just been in this place before. Fixed an issue where the character was ejected into a grid. Okay. Fixed an issue where we're switching from first to third person while crouching positioned the camera incorrectly. Where did it put the camera? I want to know. Fixed an issue where tools used the first person camera transform to aim, even in third person mode. Okay. Fixed an issue where a single block dealt more damage than a 10-ton grid. Ah, so you're telling me that like the whole meta idea of like launching small blocks at something was actually a bug, and it was supposed to do kind of the same as just hitting it with like a 747. Aw, man, does that mean my EP missile design video was now pointless and it's like retro? I don't know, I guess I'll have to do some testing. Let me know down below if you guys want me to retest the missile thing, knowing this information now. I'll give it a shot if you guys want me to. Fix an issue where relative dampeners didn't persist through a save and reload. Fix an issue where relative dampeners stopped working after re-entering a cockpit. Oh, I think I actually had that issue happen when I was doing the functional trailers video. Fix an issue where dampeners off icon remained displayed regardless of the dampener's state. I noticed that! Okay, so that was a bug. Fix an issue where the jetpack didn't automatically activate when mag boots turned off in zero gravity. That's a bug. Okay, I just thought that was a weird design. Support fix. Fixed an issue where recoloring some blocks was limited to certain sides only. Fixed an issue where paint tool didn't pick up colors reliably. Yeah, honestly, that's one right there I've had an issue with. I'm hoping that'll make it a little better, because if you port some of your ships over from SE1 into SE2, like I've done myself with a whole bunch of colors, like a color palette tray, I noticed that sometimes it wasn't picking up the colors properly. So hopefully that also goes aside with that. Fix an issue where the pickup material function didn't work with the voxel hand 1 meter. Okay. Support fix. Fixed an issue where a static grid embedded in voxel became dynamic upon separation. Oh, is that what was going on when you try and crash into one of the stations on the creative world? Like, I noticed that, like, you would hit some grids, and those things would be, like, one, indestructible, and 2, like, it didn't come dynamic after you would, like, separate it. It would just stay. It was a fixed, it was a fixed thing. Okay. Neat. Alright. So, now we move on to UI, which is a long list, but it's much shorter than the list that we just read. Fixed an issue where the front of the on and off switches had inconsistent weights. What does that even mean? Support fixed. Fixed an issue where group selection was canceled when scrolling through the terminal. Oh, that was a bug. Okay, I thought I was doing something wrong. Fixed an issue where double-clicking on a save in the load game screen didn't work reliably. I have had to be triple-clicking because I'm lazy. Fixed an issue where the shadow distance under text was inconsistent. Fixed an issue where color sliders were not updating when changing the hex value. Huh. Cheers, appreciate that. Fixed an issue where the UI element layouts were not aligned properly. Fixed an issue where the HUD bars were too cluttered. Thank you. Fixed an issue where the plus symbol was missing on the help screen after launching the game. Fixed an issue where clicked buttons didn't display the correct overlay on the top side. Fixed an issue where a corrupted blueprint wasn't distinguished in the blueprint screen. Support fixed. Fixed an issue where the blank lines were appearing in the terminal. Fixed an issue where a black line was present on the disclaimer screen. Fixed an issue where blocks that were scrolled out of view were not highlighted for the selected group in the terminal. Fixed an issue where the... Hang on. Somebody put a tally in the comments of how many times I said the word fix the issue. Words fix the issue in this video. Please, somebody. If anyone's watching this far, somebody, please. When was I reading? Fixed an issue where the parking icon didn't update when the ship was locked or unlocked to a surface. Support fix. Fixed an issue where the tooltip incorrectly displayed no blocks copied, even though blocks settings were copied. Fixed an issue where the hint for grid aligned placement mode and free placement mode was missing. Support fix. Fixed an issue where typos appeared in the help screen and within the quotes. Okay. Fixed an issue where the arrow for sorting by last played was reversed. Now let's move on to audio. This one's smaller list, but I'm hoping for some good stuff. Fixed issue where the character impact audio was missing. Huh. Fixed an issue where a strange sound occurred when destroying catwalks. I think I know the sound in question. Fixed an issue where the thrusting jetpack sound was present while drifting with dampeners off. Fixed an issue where the push sound was triggered outside of the cockpit when pushing a grid. Fixed an issue where small ship collisions at low speed with asteroids or grids didn't produce collision sounds. Fixed an issue where debug gun sound played incorrectly. Fixed an issue where the paint tool sound was delayed. Support fixed. Fixed an issue where the jetpack boost sound kept playing after releasing the direction key before the shift key. Fixed issue where the push sound interruption triggered a click cut sound. Okay. Fixed an issue where a second intro music track played without respecting the volume settings. Yes, it's become sentient. It chooses its music now. It'll play whether you want it to or not. Animation! Fixed an issue where jumping and running forward caused the character to get stuck in the land pose? Okay, and briefly sink after landing. Fixed an issue where a broken blueprint in the toolbar disrupted hand animations. Art! Fixed an issue where the refinery 7.5 meter had a part with incorrect collisions. I think it was it on the top? I think I know what it's talking about. Fixed the issue where the reactor 7.5 meter button highlight was inconsistent with the gravity generator and reactor 2.5 meter. Fixed the issue where the refinery highlighted only the LCD screen and not the keyboard. Oh, so it's supposed to highlight the keyboard. That's pretty cool. Fixed an issue where texture quality could not be lowered within one game session. Oh, we're on to rendering now. Sorry, I forgot to read that part. Fixed an issue where smears appeared on blocks when looking through the 3D UI. Fixed an issue where holograms blocked the flares. Fixed an issue where a light wave appeared when placing a plane of interior lights. Fixed an issue where blocks blinked when swapped from functional to fractured. Fixed an issue where the transparent UI during particle copy paste appeared to move. Fixed an issue where the paint tool was overlapped by brush projections? Yeah. Fixed an issue where the flare of the light, or the interior light, was visible through the grid. Fixed an issue where the tools did not include highlights. Sorry, I just started reading the next line without actually realizing that's a separate issue. Fixed an issue where the light placed in the medical room cast an unrealistic shadow. Ah, darn you, unrealistic shadow. Fixed an issue where shaders flickered when using a NVIDIA graphics card. Thank you! I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Thanks. And finally, analytics. Fixed an issue where analytics polluted logs when the service was unreachable. And that is everything. Now, with this many fixes and stuff, I'm hoping the turnaround period for 1.2 is not as much time as the period between launch and 1.1. I'm sorry, I think it took way too long to bring us the whole workshop. I understand that that's not the only thing that happened. They fixed a lot of stuff. Awesome, thank you, I appreciate it, love it so much. I'm glad, truly, no sarcasm here. I mean it, I'm genuine with you. But I'm hoping that since they fixed this much stuff, 1.2 won't take as long to come out, since there's less things that are needing to be fixed, or at least that's what it seems like based off everything that was fixed, right? Because I can't say this enough, the sooner we get mod support in this game, the better. Because this game, it's only gonna last so long with what they just did. I mean, there's not a lot in the game to start with, so there wasn't a lot of incentive to play long periods of time. Now there's a little bit of an incentive, because now you get, like, you know, post a blueprint and whatnot, right? But after 2-3 weeks, that's, for a big majority of players, that's gonna get pretty boring, and they're not gonna really want to do anything, because every blueprint they're gonna look at on the Steam workshop is gonna be more or less the same blocks, different shape, right? You know, it's not like they're using a new block that, you know, rotated to this angle, it now looks like we have a fishbowl or something, you know what I mean? Like, there's not a lot in the game to do other than just make the shape of ships. So a few weeks, maybe a month, people will get tired of this update already, and they'll be looking for the next one. And I think mods are going to really save this game until we start getting content in the game, which I understand takes a while. And I understand that we're in the alpha version of the game. This is very, 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 very early into the game. I understand. I'm very understanding. I get it. I really do. I truly do. But mod support is going to help this game so much with keeping its player base and keeping returning players until they're able to get, you know, like, new blocks and scenarios, planets, water, multiplayer, so on and so forth added to the game to keep people entertained for long periods of time. Anyway, that was the first update. This is Vertical Slice 1.1. I hope you enjoyed. I do not know why I read all of that. I could have just slapped it on screen for you guys and be like, if you're interested, pause and read. But nah. I think that's just a little lazy. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. If you want me to retest the missile idea, now learning that the collision thing has been changed a little bit, where a small block did more damage than, what did it say, a 70 ton or a 12 ton, something like that, grid. I'll try that. And if you guys want me to do some more streams with SE2 where we work on some ships and I upload them on the workshop, just let me know down below. I thank you guys so much for being here, and if you watched to the end, let me know down below. Give me a nice little thumbs up or something, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.